You fenced me, man. I thought I would clear you. You fenced me.
Stop it.
You fenced me.
Stop it.
You fenced me.
Hey,
Hey, guess that.
it's been a minute. Actually, it's been more like 3 weeks.
Well, we got videos out.
Yeah.
Just you haven't seen us in 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, I was coughing, like, for the last 3 weeks, literally. Caleb was still working with pigs.
I'm just really busy. My job is a 24/7 job.
It is.
So,
We're just busy people. Busy people.
but you know how we can make this more than just a hobby?
I'll go with that. Just go with that. How, Caleb?
If we would get more than 1,000 subscribers. Hey, we're almost at 150.
I know.
We
it's
should get to
been good.
200 within the next 6 months.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was at the Kansas race on Sunday.
I was not.
It's a very last minute decision.
I was jealous.
I even offered to buy
slightly
his
mad.
tickets. I offered to buy him and his wife tickets. And they're like, no thank you. I don't like NASCAR or you.
That's what we said, just not in the accent.
Yeah. Actually, he sounded kind of like that. He was choked up.
No, I didn't. I didn't even know how to do that.
Hey, Caleb. I heard that there's some news going on in your life right now.
Really? What is
Wait
it?
a minute. Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What was that?
I was going to try to be stupid with it, but I guess it's not really that. So, me and my wife are expecting a baby boy.
You're expecting baby boy, but that's not what it's going to be. I'm kidding. No, congratulations.
It's a boy. Anyway, yeah.
What if it
we're
comes
very
out
excited.
looking like this? Mullet Man Jeff. Mustache and mullet and all. Sunglasses.
It'd be the happiest day of my life.
Yeah, what's going on, Daddy?
Anyway, we're very excited. So,
I am too. I'm going to be an aunt or an uncle. Oh, I'm going to be an uncle.
she's due in September.
Yeah.
So, very beginning of September. So, not too far away.
Yeah. So it's exciting. It's exciting. Speaking of excitement, the race was pretty exciting.
It was.
I had no context because I couldn't see it on TV. So it was just just from what I saw. But it was the best race.
From what I saw on TV. Sorry, go ahead and continue.
I was gonna say, it was the best race that I've ever been to. I've only been to 4 cup races now. That's it. Because I didn't start going to cup races till 2021. The Bristol Dirt Race was my first cup race.
So,
But
from the watching on TV standpoint, it was the best race you could have ever gone to. It was really good racing, non-stop action, wrecks.
some people are saying
Just was
it was the best 1.5-mile race they've seen in a while.
Since like
I was going to say
the good
ever.
old days.
Some people are saying ever, but I think it's just because it's new. Because if you really think back,
If you look back like 2004.
well, not only that, like even the Coke 600 last year was probably
That's a
better.
good race. Yeah.
So, but the best Kansas race for sure. I'm pretty sure that was the best Kansas race. So, I really, really liked it. It was really fun. I had no context, like I said, so I was just watching it, and even from what I saw, I could tell everything was going pretty good. And there wasn't the only thing that was really missing, and it's fine, was there wasn't really a big wreck. There was just a lot of little wrecks, like spins. I don't think really anybody really made contact with the wall. Like I know Kyle Busch hit the wall a little bit, and so did Christopher Bell, but
Nothing crazy.
yeah, nothing really bad.
But it was very exciting to watch. Like, I mean, there's not a point I was not glued to TV because I thought, first of all, the lead changes every 0.5 seconds. And, second of all, it's like it could be a wreck anytime. And it's very exciting. So it was a good race. Wish I was there, but just couldn't make it. So
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, we got to go, and we went to the truck race. Also, truck race was also really good. There was some wrecks like on the restart, and a guy that on video, but it was too blurry. So I might make a truck race video, but I might not too because I was filming it differently than I did the cup race, and so when you zoom in on it, it was really blurry, and I don't really know if I want to do it because it's really not that good.
you can throw it out there for the fun of it.
I might, but
So, just throw this in here real quick. You got at the track video from this last weekend, and here in a few weeks we're going to Gateway.
We are.
The truck race and cup race, and guess what? We're probably going to get infield passes.
We're probably gonna get garage pass. I say probably because we
the
are
cup race.
going to on vacation for like
Weekend before that.
yeah, like 5 days before that, and so we haven't bought him yet because we want to make sure we have money for that vacation.
We're in the same boat because it's a big family vacation.
Yeah.
So
We're taking our mom and dad to on their 30th anniversary to where they went on their honeymoon.
So you actually might be getting a video, shifting gears video from the mountains. Well, sorry, the Great Smoky Mountains.
I thought you were going to say the mountains of Tennessee.
Anyway, so be looking for that. It's gonna be exciting.
It would be
probably like 80% chance we get the garage passes. Either way, it's gonna be good.
The one thing I want to say, I really like the race. So from my point of view, this is what happened. We were trying to find a empty seat higher up because the higher up you are at a race, the better it is. So we were looking for a higher seat, and the race was starting.
My mind just went like the higher you are, the better. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, it's funny because I was listening to the radio, and somebody asked them, what's the best seat at an NASCAR race? And he said, get as high as you can. And they screen grabbed that. But anyway, so we're looking for that, and then the race started. And of course, you see the first lap I recorded. I'm actually on the stairwell on our turn. I was right in front of the Geico restart zone. The guy caught Stone. He thought it was funny. He fell over. Anyway, and so they're going, and I'm walking down the stairwell to get to our seats, and then Kyle Larson spins out right in front of me. So that was pretty cool. Even though it's just a spin out, it's really cool to see a car spin out in front of you. And like, I was like closer to the fence. I was like row 14 at that point, so it's pretty close. And then we went going. First stage, not a lot happened, but then my wife, as a joke, she's like, "Ah!" And so I look over and I'm like, "Yeah, I see it." And Austin Cindric was in the wall. And the caution light comes out, and I look at her, and she goes, I 100% pointed as a joke because I want to see if I could get you to look what happened. So she just goes, "Ah!" And the caution lights came out immediately. She had no idea that happened. But so that was funny. And then Chase Elliott, I don't know if you could hear it on TV, but everybody cheered like crazy when he took the lead. I have it on the video, but I think my hand was kind of muffling the sound because it doesn't really sound as loud as it actually was there. It was
Moral
loud.
of the story: don't let Austin record anything. Just kidding.
But anyway, and then, of course, the last 30 laps, I could see Denny Hamlin. I was watching the whole time get closer and closer and closer to Kyle Larson. So with 3 laps to go, of course, I videotaped it. We saw it from the back stretch, so we had no context to everything. I just saw where it looked like he hooked him this way, hooked him in the right quarter pattern. And I thought that's what probably everybody in the stands thought too. And so everybody was booing him, and he got booed really bad. And then I was like, all right, there's not going to be a fight because Kyle Larson's on pit road. He's not going to do nothing. So I was like, let's go, Audrey, because we had to drive 5 hours back on Sunday that night. So I was like, let's go. The minute longer we stay is 15 more minutes in the parking lot. So let's hurry up and go. So we left. She's like, all right. And as we're walking, trying to hurry, we hear, fight, fight, fight. And we're like, what? And so we were in turn 4.
Really high.
Well, it was that high. I was excited.
You said like Mickey Mouse.
What? What are you saying there? Anyway, so we were in turn 4. We made it to the start-finish line around the grandstands, and we took off running towards the grandstands, and everybody's reacting to everything. Little did I know that they were actually reacting to the replay because nobody in the stands saw it when it happened live. So,
and you can tell that on TV because when they started on punch on TV, nobody cheered or nothing.
And that was until I saw the replay.
Yeah,
and then you can see.
And then you can hear them cheering. Yeah.
But anyway, so then Audrey, my wife, was a little frustrated that we missed it. Not gonna lie, I was too.
Well, she's a Ross Chastain fan.
She's a Ross Chastain fan, so her dream is to see Ross Chastain get in a fight and punch somebody. And she was at the race, and it happened, and she missed it. But I told her, I reassured her that even if we would have stayed, we would not have seen it because it was all the way down by turn 1, and we were in turn 4, so it wouldn't have happened. But it was fine. We got over it. There was another fight in that grandstand, me and my wife, but we got over it, and we went to the car, and we were about 45 minutes or to an hour at the racetrack trying to get out of there because that's how we didn't make it in time. But
we got to church, and we're sitting there, and my wife had her phone on. We're watching it right before church started, and then it ended, and she's going to turn off her phone. So I was like, well, don't do that, because we just watched it. I liked watching it, and see Denny Hamlin get booed or something funny,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just watching, oh, okay, and all of a sudden I see them talking. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is interesting. And I look over and look back. The next thing you know, they're like this, and then Ross Chastain throws a punch. I'm like, oh my goodness! I'm like, what in the world? So I want to throw out my opinion real quick.
Go for it.
On that. I back Ross Chastain up for standing up for himself and punching him, because I'm a Ross Chastain fan.
I like Ross Chastain,
So and I think he races just fine, because Dale Sr. races just fine, and they're the exact same person pretty much. So anyway, even Dale Earnhardt Jr. said that, by the way. You should go watch his latest podcast. Anyway,
You can't watch it. You can listen.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Oh,
I watched it.
Mister, I want to watch it because I'm fancy.
Okay. Anyway,
I have a job where I can watch things.
it was when I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. So anyway, but I also completely back up Noah Gragson for standing up for himself and up against Ross Chastain. Nobody else has done it.
Did you see Chase
I
Elliott?
think it's cool. Yeah.
Chase Elliott. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I think it's fun, and people get mad. Like, I can't believe Noah did that. I can't believe Ross did that. That's what NASCAR should be.
I want it.
Let them show their emotions. Let them punch each other. And guess what? NASCAR did
continue.
something good for once. I didn't penalize them at all.
I know. Good job.
Like,
Ow!
oh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I just want to say one thing. So what's more of a
One
talking
thing.
video? Not a Gears video, but I do want to say this. Denny Hamlin, even though I booed him like crazy in the video because I thought it looked like different than what it was, I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he was just trying to get Kyle Larson loose. According to him, he didn't realize he was against the wall, and they got a little too close, and they made contact. It's hard race.
And he also did come out and say that if it was him that got turned, he'd be really ticked.
Yeah.
And he didn't mean to do it. So
I will say this, though. I said this about Ty Gibbs last year, and we found out the very next week exactly what I said. If that were to happen to him, that's what I really want to see.
Yeah.
If it happens to him, how will he react?
How's he gonna react?
If he's going to react the way of, oh, that should never happen, blah, 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 then by that point, I say, I don't really care for him.
For a long time. Oh, and there's a punt. Ty Gibbs going after Sam Mayer.
But if it happens to him the exact same way, and he gets ticked, then I'm going to be ticked at him.
no, yeah, that's true.
Because I can't stand, because Denny Hamlin will criticize people. I have no respect no more.
They're a hack.
Nobody's got no more respect anymore.
He's a hack.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. Porpoise meat. I don't know where that came from. Anyway,
The reason I like Bowman and Jeff, he just agrees with everything we say.
he's like, yeah, I get it.
He's
yeah.
a hype man.
He is. Anyway. yeah. Anyway, and then my other thing is Noah Chastain and Ross Gregson. Noah and Ross didn't do anything wrong, like Caleb said. I 100% agree with that. Noah needs to stand up for himself because he is a rookie in the Cup Series, and if you just let
He
people
wants to
push
prove
you around,
himself, yeah.
if you let people push you around, then they're going to push you around. You can just go back to Joey Logano early years on that, and you can see where everybody just bumped him just because. So you got to stand up for yourself, but so does Ross Chastain, and I like Ross Chastain. He's probably my second favorite driver, and it's funny because I'm a Hendrick Motorsports fan all the way. I love Chase Elliott. He's the guy I pull for. If he can't win, then I want Hendrick Motorsports to win, but I'm finding myself more and more pulling for Ross Chastain if Chase Elliott can't win.
He reminds me of Dale Sr. I like
He's
there to win.
He's relatable. He's
That's
not
all
a
he
rich.
wants to
He's
do.
not a rich kid that got his spot. He had to work for it, and I like that.
And he worked for it hard enough. And now he's like, I want to sneak and win and win the championship, and that's why he races hard.
And I really like Trackhouse. Trackhouse is just awesome.
I heard from a pretty wise man that they have a no push rule.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard he was a big man too.
Yeah. Okay. We should wrap it up.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long video, but we just want to talk.
I did realize. I knew this, but I didn't realize that they are based out of Nashville.
Yep.
So I want to go to Nashville. It's only like 5 hours from here, and just to visit.
We're literally gonna be
just for Trackhouse racing.
We're gonna be right there on our first night of vacation.
You shut the front door.
Okay, it's already shut. I'll shut it again.
If we're that close, I'm gonna see if maybe we can't stop there.
We're about 40 minutes away.
Is it out of the way? Who cares though? Like we have the whole
No,
time.
it won't be that much out of the way. On the next day.
Hey,
So we
a
stopped.
couple weeks we might
You can
be
cut
visiting Trackhouse.
you can cut this out if you want that. Where we're staying is like 40 minutes, 40 minutes before Nashville.
yeah?
It's not that far away if we could go there like the next morning and stop by.
I wanna see.
I don't know.
Because even we're driving separately, so even if they're like, no, I don't want to,
Then we'll ride with you.
and we'll go. Audrey will want to do it, so
wanna do it.
I want to go there, and then I want to go to Nashville race. It can't be this year because I don't think we have enough money, but it's going to be this year because we'll have enough money. But I want to go to Nashville.
We have enough money. We have an underground tunnel. Remember that?
Yeah, underground. I don't remember what were you saying. Oh yeah, that was like Pocono.
That was when we gained all of our subscribers.
It's because they really thought we had underground tunnel.
Because we do.
Yes,
We do. We literally gained so many subscribers.
I know. We didn't work that day. We were just looking at YouTube the entire time.
Don't tell our boss. Just
That's
say we don't
okay.
work
We don't
anymore.
work there anymore. We
And
can
it was
tell.
our uncle.
Anyway, well, this has been a weird video, but it's a good video. We should probably do more videos of just talking like this. We should do a shifting gears video and just a video about talking to make it a podcast.
I'm good. I'm just kidding.
I'm good.
No, just kidding. I agree.
I don't know. If you like that idea, then let me know. Everybody's got a podcast anymore, so it's probably not
But
good.
hey, let's tell your friends and family, everybody, to subscribe to get us up to 200. That's the next goal. Not a big goal, but it's there.
Hey, and remember this: me, Caleb, and our mascot all have a mustache. Ask your wife if you can grow a mustache.
Talking about you, Daryl.
Daryl.
You're man enough.
Actually, Daryl Wallace has a horrible mustache when he grows one.
It's true.
He shaves everything, and it's like.
You know, my goal, by the way, when we go to Gateway and go to Enfield to meet a driver, my goal is to get one to subscribe to our channel at that moment.
That'd be cool.
And we
Hey,
get it on video.
can you sign this for me? Yeah. Give me your phone. Can you subscribe to this for me? I want to subscribe you to it. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
Comment, subscribe. Please subscribe.
leave a like.
Yeah.
You know, I like you. My daughter needed to go to bed 10 minutes ago, so I got to go.
Yeah, I need to go to bed 20 minutes ago. So.
Yeah. Well, see you later.
Yep. Peace out, homies. And as Mullet Man Jeff would say, aha.